Hey, what's up guys, my name is Norton. In today's video we're going to be taking a look at 5 new customizations which I would love to see be added to Grand Theft Auto 5 Online. Unfortunately, everything I say in this video is fiction and fantasy as this is a wish list, but I want you guys to use the comments as to your advantage to comment what you think about each thing I roll in this video, and also something you would like to see be added to Grand Theft Auto 5 and Online as well. But moving into the list in no particular order, let's get into the multicolored paint job. So I was fortunate enough to have this image submitted to me, and this is essentially an adder with a multicolored paint job skin. Now it looks like this also has pearlescent settings on it, it also has chrome settings on it, but the overall paint job on this vehicle just looks absolutely stunning, and I think it would look perfect in Grand Theft Auto 5 and Online. And if Rockstar Games were to add anything like this, I don't think it would come at a very cheap price, as this paint job just looks stunning. Even though we wouldn't get something exactly like you can see right now, I could imagine Rockstar Games mixing up the paint jobs and respray options to make the vehicle look more multicolored and unique, and maybe we could be seeing this being added in as something new in a future DLC. I want you guys to let me know your thoughts down in the comments and whether you would love to see multicolored paint jobs be added to GTA 5. Moving into the next thing on my list, I'm going to go into lift kits. For those of you guys who don't know what lift kits are, they're essentially a way to lift your vehicle body up instead of down. So when you go into the Los Santos Customs and press the suspension options, you can suspend your vehicle further and further towards the ground. However, if you were to get a lift kit, you could essentially suspend your vehicle further away from the ground, so your body will be lifted up away from the wheels. This would of course bring more action to larger tires on your vehicles, and this would be an option which I could imagine would work perfectly with off-road vehicles, especially some of the new vehicles we've been getting in recent DLCs. The Dubster would be an amazing vehicle to use this customization on, as well as the Coiled Brawler. But I want to know your thoughts down in the comments on what you think about having lift kits being added in as a new customization option in a future DLC. Moving up next on the list, let's get into the convertible supercars. Now this is something which has been on every single wish list, and I had to bring it into this video because it is something I would always have in my top 5 or just 5 customizations in general, because I just really like the idea of having convertible supercars. And even just right now on the screen, you can see how beautiful some of these look. These Entorno convertible, as well as the Entity convertible, and so many other supercars in convertible concept designs just look beautiful, and I would love to see these in the game, even if it was just a completely new car you had to purchase, or just a customization option where you could take away the roof, which you can already do on 1 or 2 cars. It would just look absolutely stunning, and it would mix up the game and make it look more diverse. Even if we did have convertible supercars, it wouldn't look out of place at all, and it would just fit perfectly in the game. And it does confuse me why Rockstar Games haven't added this into the game as of yet, because they've done it with a few vehicles, but not every single vehicle in the game, especially those supercars, which would look absolutely stunning if Rockstar Games were to allow this customization option. So if you are watching this, Rockstar, please just write down on a notepad or something convertible customization options, especially for supercars. That's all we ask for, and it would just be absolutely amazing to see them added in, even just as a future DLC idea or something like that. But let's get on to the next thing on my list, and let's talk about hydraulics. Now hydraulics would only be added to a few certain vehicles. I don't want to see hydraulics on every single vehicle in the game, because of course, how could you imagine Grand Theft Auto 5 with every single vehicle using hydraulics? It would just look so weird. Every single vehicle would be bouncing from the ground, and I just think it would kind of ruin the game a tiny bit. But just taking a look at some of those old classic vehicles, even the vehicles you will find on Grove Street, having them with hydraulic mod customization abilities would look absolutely amazing. The cars I'm talking about are very few vehicles. I'm not talking about a massive group, I'm talking about 1 or 2 or 3. For example, the Vapid Peyote, if we had that vehicle with hydraulic mods, then I think it would just look absolutely amazing, and it would suit that vehicle as well. Of course, I'm not talking about a really exaggerated hydraulic mod, I'm talking about a very subtle one, which would allow you to bounce the vehicle's bonnet just away from the ground every now and then. Of course, it's completely up to Rockstar, and if it doesn't work, then it won't work, but I would love to see this customization ability be added to a few and certain vehicles, and just have these vehicles start out as more unique in the game. And last but not least on this list, I'm sure a few of you guys will also agree with me on this, but I would love to see the ability to have our crew logos added to any sea or air vehicles we purchase in GTA 5. By doing this, we can tag our vehicles as our own, so our friends know which vehicle is whose, and we know which vehicles are whose as well. I would also like to see a few selected colors which we can can choose when we are purchasing a selected amount of sea and air vehicles. Of course, it wouldn't work for every single air and sea vehicle, but even those vehicles which would work on, I would love to see a selected respray option. In addition, also, like I said, a selected option to have a crew logo added onto that air or sea vehicle or not. But guys, that is my 5 new customization options I would love to see be added to Grand Theft Auto 5 and online. But if you do agree with this list, let me know down in the comments, and be sure to leave a like on the video below, as it is very much appreciated. Let's try and smash that goal of 1,000 likes, and I do recommend you subscribe to my channel to never miss out on any more Grand Theft Auto 5 content every single day. But guys, my name is Nort, I hope you did enjoy, and I'll see you all next time.